Hey guys, Rajiv here from Financial Hub India. Today's date is 30th of May 2018. I'm doing an Infosys analysis here. So currently Infosys is moving in a range. I think that is clearly seen in the Telegram channel here. This is a free channel. If you're not in there, come in there. The link is given in the description. And this is the channel we have been talking about in the free channel. So the support area is here and the resistance areas are in here. So you can trade inside the channel as well, looking at the tops and the bottoms. But trading inside the channel will be a bit tricky here. I'll come back to that point later on. But for now, the main trade I'm looking for is a breakout in the overall channel. Either way, either towards upside or towards downside. And I'm expecting a fresh momentum upward or downward either way. Towards upside, if we get the breakout move, then it will be a continuation of the overall uptrend. And if it happens towards downside, it will be a reversal of the overall uptrend. So since that's a very crucial zone we are now in this area, the layer of support is very much crucial. So you're expecting a move in either side of the market there. Now these two lines you see, these black lines, these are the lines from the, I'll have to go to okay, from here you can see it clearly. So these are the overall higher time frame key layer of resistance. So this is a very old resistance we have, and around that resistance we have this current price action momentum happening around, right? So even though we have been considering this overall zone, but for now we don't need to consider this one anymore because of the price action behavior on that area we can see. So the current price action, the current market momentum is more important than the older layers basically. And whenever you see some old layer of resistance or key level, and on that key level, when you see the current price action momentums, you need to give the more priority on the current price action momentum, and that's what really happening in here. If you see, this is a current price action momentum, and this is an old one, and the price is really responding to the recent one, isn't it? The current one, the current price action momentum's one. Now, this one, this channel you have seen is the same channel what you see in here, and we are waiting for it. We're waiting for a breakout in either side. Now, the thing I was talking about, trading it inside the channel will be a bit tricky. This is the outside of the channel. The trades inside the channel will be a bit tricky because of the insider key layers. Even though we don't have a bigger zone, but we have some insider layers for some kind of disturbance around, combining all these areas, so that's where currently we got a buying opportunity today morning as well inside the channel, and you see the price is really stopping over there. So even if you're trading inside the channel, it's not the tops and bottoms you'll be trading. You'll have to consider as well the midline over here, right? So you get into the trade here, your first target should be this one. You can trade a breakout as well above the layer for the next layer of target. That's how you can play. But I don't see much clarity in this price action happening over here. So I'm more focused on a breakout trade out of the range here. And yeah, obviously, if we get some current price action momentums around the layers inside of the channel, we will go ahead with those trades as well. That's okay. And we can see the first trade really worked out here. The tops and the bottoms, buying on the bottoms, and the hitting the resistance tops here. All right, so that's what is happening inside of the overall channel. And the main thing I want to show you is that why we are expecting reversal kind of scenarios that matter. Now, even though I don't trade trend line as such, I don't really believe in trend line as such, but there is one more concept like price action behavior. So the price action behavior context, based on the price action behavioral context, it can be trend line, it can be any kind of moving averages as well. It can be anything where you see the price action is responding for multiple times. All right. So it can be any tool in the market where the price action, where the prices are really bouncing back up from that particular tool. Even that is not a part of price action. So in that case, some point of time, we need to consider those areas. But we cannot consider those tools alone, but we'll have to consider those tools along with the price action momentums. So with the price action momentums, if we see, okay, we can now challenge, though we can use those tools as a media to drive our price action momentum, right? Since price is respecting or price is bouncing back from that particular tools, all right? So in that case, you can go ahead and we can consider some of those tools somewhere. So here, I see this trend is intact, isn't it? This trend line. If you put a trend line here, then you will get a trend line like this. So you see the price rejections for multiple times here. So this is what the behavioral structure of the price action, where the price is really responding to the trend line, right? So even though we don't trade trend line, we don't open positions based on trend line, but looking at the behavioral structure here, we'll have to consider this trend line as well. But we'll be using these trend line considerations based on driving our price action force, right? So in case we get a breakdown here in this area, so that will be a breakdown of multiple layers of trend line as well, basically, where the price is really, the force is really responding, price action force. So if you go ahead with the trend line from here, from here to drawing all the way up, so that will be this will be a breakdown of this entire momentum, this channel. The broader channel will be broken in that case here with a breakdown of this channel over here as well. All right, so that's one break, and then the next break comes in here. Yeah, now once we start breaking the first layer of the support in the channel, the next layer is usually challenged. Generally, the next layer is challenged. Now, still, if I compare this trend line and this one, I'll be giving more priority to this one. The reason is I see more order flows are flowing from here. I see more order flows in this trend line, isn't it? You see that? So I'll be giving my more focus for a breakdown of this one. All right. Now, how this one will help me? In case we get the breakdown and we are near to that support layer, all right. And for me, a breakdown below this support as well will give us an extra force, because there are buyers obviously who will be hunting these areas, and they are looking ahead to buy this trend line as well, isn't it? But they're not reading the overall price action order flows here, how the swing, how the market has approached that particular layer of trend line, and that's a lack in the price action studies for the general traders. They don't read the overall price action context generally. They just draw the trend line and go ahead with that, So anyways, once I get a breakdown here, then my driving force will be a breakdown of this trend line, where a break of this trend line will hit a lot of stop losses. A lot of stop losses, and that will be the driving force of the overall price action sell-off below this, So ultimately, I'll be checking out that areas, and once I can capture that momentum here, then I'm coming directly up to here. So all these are mine in that scenario. All right, and towards upside, the trend is overall moving up, and the consolidation really happened for quite a long time. Now, in case we really make it towards upside, then there will be another good breakout towards upside, and another fresh momentum up should be expected. So let's see how it works out. And I'll update you guys in case there is a live trade and I get some time to record that. Just an update for the Nifty trade we did yesterday. I've given the link in the description for the live trade we have captured in Nifty yesterday. That was in this video, right? So we have hit the target. We have hit the target today in the morning. So the target was based on 9 times of the risk. We have made 2,500 in this trade. Now, since I'm doing this, so just let me cover that one as well. So that trade was based on a breakdown of this layer we have been trading. Well, this trade breakdown have been trading, and our entry was in this layer of resistance, and our target was somewhere in here. All right. So if you just go to the videos, you will get the target entry and everything in there. That was a live trade anyway. So for now we have for the Nifty, these are the layers we have, but we are not initiating any trade as such so far. So there's a free channel update I've shared in the morning. So these are the key levels basically, and this layer is very important really around this layer, because if you go back and if you start analyzing from this area, you see the layer of resistances over here in these areas. All right, eventually we had a breakout of the layer, price coming back down, testing that layer, and the breakout follows. Right, and then again price goes back price goes back up and coming back down, taking support from the flip support. So we see a lot of activities in these areas, isn't it? After the breakout momentum up, price really responding back, and that's where that was our target. Basically, we are short in here, and our target was these areas, and there was a bounce back again. Right, so these areas are really working out for the buyers. Right, so even though we see a resistance areas here, but so far the picture is not much clear to go ahead for some trade in this, and we don't have any position so far in Nifty after yesterday's positions. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video update. Till then, take care.